Do you ever feel like you're just doing all the things? You've got tenants texting you, toilets breaking, paperwork piling up, rent not coming in. It gets a little crazy. When we've all been there at some point, right? When we used to manage our own rental properties, that would happen to us as well. But there is a better way. What if I told you that there was a way to still have your property running like clockwork, but take all of that day-to-day chaos off your plate? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, my name is Sue Richey, and I am the principal broker and owner of Richey Property Management here in Northern Virginia. Today I want to talk just a little bit about why doing your own property management and doing everything yourself isn't always the best thing to do. Trust me, there are other ways to do this. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what property management services can do for you, and you can make the decision about whether that's the right course of action for you. Number one, time is money. We all know that we all have a limited amount of time. That's across the board for all of us. And when you're a landlord, whether it's one property or 10 properties, those calls can be endless. And if you're like most landlords, you probably don't do this as a full-time thing. You have, a few properties, you have a full-time job, and you're doing this on the side, and it takes a lot of your time and effort to deal with the kinds of issues. If it's a simple fix, maybe it doesn't take that long. Maybe a toilet needs a repair, you call a handyman, it's done. But when issues like non-payment of rent or property getting destroyed or neighbors complaining, things like that happen, all those little nagging things are things you have to deal with, and that takes your time. With a property management company, we take care of all of those things. We do every piece of that. All of the repair, the maintenance, the inspections, the HOA violations, the tenant problems, the non-payment of rent, all of those things that can and often do go wrong, we take care of all of those. So a management company can give you so much of your time back to either enjoy your life, go on vacation, just relax, maybe spend that time looking for another rental property, but whatever you choose to do with it, that's what you get back, and that is your time. So you have to decide what your time is worth and whether you have the time to adequately manage your property yourself. Okay, number two is avoiding tenant drama. We all know that, and we've all had tenants who can pull at your heartstrings and give you that sob story about why they can't pay the rent this month or whatever. Or have you ever had a tenant who just simply decided that the pet policy didn't apply to them, and all of a sudden there are two dogs living in your property that were never on the lease? So a good property manager can take care of all of these things and really remain that neutral party. We don't have emotion in it. Tenants can get emotional, landlords can get emotional. For us, we just go by the lease. This is a violation of the lease. Here is the consequence, and so on. And so that there are easy ways where tenants can manipulate a landlord. And again, if you're not doing the things that you need to be doing, like inspections, for example, you would never even know that there were dogs and additional pets or people that aren't on the lease in the property. So that tenant, that all of that drama around the tenant, and believe me, there can be quite a bit of it, that's something that a good property manager can take off your plate and handle so that you can just sleep at night and not have to worry about it. Okay, number three is maintenance without the headaches. So it's 2 a.m. and you get a call from your tenant that there's water gushing into the basement. Guess who's not going to be getting sleep tonight? You. If you have a good property manager and they have a good team and after-hour maintenance and emergency backup service, that call will go to your management company and they will get it done. For us, we have after-hours, evening, weekend, holiday coverage from a team that has access to all of our systems, all of our vendors. They know exactly what to do. They know exactly who to reach in our company if there is an emergency, and they will handle it or contact somebody in our company if they need extra help. But we have that coverage because we know that emergencies don't happen at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon. The heat goes out on Friday at 9 p.m. when everything else is closed. So having somebody like a good management company who has good vendors, who are reliable, who take care of things, and that's what we have. We have good vendors who will jump through hoops. They take care of our people. They get there when the heat is out. They get there when big problems are there, and that's why we use them over and over. And that is so much peace of mind for us, for our clients, but also for you as an owner of a rental property, to know that someone will be there should things go sideways. And maybe you're across the world on a vacation with your family. but you know that things will be handled the way they're supposed to be. Okay, number 4 are legal landmines. Have you ever tried to deal with tenant landlord laws? Have you ever had to do an eviction? Have you ever had a tenant not pay the rent and you don't know what to do? A good property manager can take care of all of those things for you. We are constantly working to keep up with all of the changes in the industry, all of the laws that change, making sure that we comply with all the fair housing rules and regulations on a federal and state level, because all of those things, if you don't do them right, can really get you in big trouble. So that is an absolute must, to be knowledgeable on these laws and make sure that all of the things around your rental property, from the applications to the lease to everything that you do legally, is done the right way, because you never want to get yourself in hot water when it comes to those kind of issues. So that's something for sure that a management company can handle for you, and you can, if you choose the right one, you can be confident that they know what they're doing, and should a situation arise, they can take care of it the right way. So if you are ready to stop juggling all of the things that are needed as a landlord so that you can be an effective landlord, not just somebody who, piecemeals this together. This is a real business for all landlords. This is not just a hobby. So having somebody like us, as we call ourselves, a business manager for our clients, that's what we're doing. We're managing their business. If you're ready to stop doing all of that yourself and take back some of your time so that you can enjoy other things besides dealing with toilets, tenants, and trash, then you may want to consider looking for a good property manager who can help you. And if you live in Northern Virginia and own a property here, and we can be someone who can help you, please do reach out to us. All our contact information is below. And if you just need advice or you just want to chat, maybe you're not ready for this now, but you're thinking about it, we're happy to just have a conversation. We're low pressure. We know it's not always right for everybody, but I think it's important to understand some of the things that a good management company can do and take off of your plate and help you really manage that property the right way, the best way, to make it as profitable as you can be. So thanks for watching. Check out some of our other videos as well, and I hope you'll share this with some other folks who are landlords who may be struggling a bit and could use the help. Take care. I'll see you next time.